Hello guys,
Hi,
it's me Bats,
I'm me Wes.
and yeah,
I'm better.
whoa, better. Just a
It's-
tad better, but better.
I'm still coffee as fuck, but I'm still better. Anyway, happy birthday for you for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bats is 21 tomorrow. Ha ha! You're getting older.
Yay.
It's
I'm actually really not even like that excited for my birthday. Do you know what?
it's your
you-
21st.
You know what I'm more excited about?
What?
I'm more excited about. I don't know really. I'm just more excited that I can drink. Really.
Just more excited to get pissed.
Remember the fact that I'm not even going out like properly. I'm only going out for like a couple of pints with Dad, and then.
For a meal and.
But we're going on meet for a meal on Saturday, and that's it. But tomorrow is my birthday, guys. If you want to send me some love, send us them
I can't
on
believe
social
that.
media.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, and we've been tweeting saying that about my new t-shirts that Connor lovingly made for work.
I bought them. Yeah, I just wanted something to remind, like, say if this doesn't go well, I know that, and it doesn't take off, I know that, and we won't get sick, but it's like just something for us, if you know what I mean. You know that, and if we do get massive, and we might bring them out, but it's way too early for that.
I absolutely
way
loves
too-
the t-shirts.
And-
though.
Like since the last week, actually, we are now on 20 subscribers.
Yay! Woo! I'm so pleased.
Wrote to 25 now. Wrote to 25. It's going
Can't
strong.
believe it. I am so happy.
Mhm.
Thank you to everyone for subscribing.
Yeah, and we've got some kind of like thing explaining to do from last podcast. I know it didn't go very well, and I think I know why. YouTube didn't like it.
I don't think YouTube like one last
Because
time.
if you did listen to the podcast, yeah, it just literally it didn't. We had nothing to talk about.
But this time we have actually.
This time we have like there's something. Like,
We've got
great.
news. We've got a game we're gonna play,
Yeah.
and
Stay tuned for that. But it's kind of like it's
Right.
a bit it's a bit weird game. But I seen Indigo play it.
I think it'll be mint.
Yeah,
Cause in we're Geordies. So
yeah, we're Geordies and yeah.
anyway,
But
Celebrity news with Mel or
okay.
Wes. If
right.
you want. I
And
accidentally leaked my name, by the way, on Twitter. Just thought like it's not. I accidentally leaked my name. That was my fault.
But there's so many in the Mel Burks in the world.
I know there's even like that last off like.
Yeah, there's that.
But anyway, I leaked my name
right, but-
by accident.
But she's a character on A4. The real actor is Melissa Joan Hart.
I accidentally leaked my name on Twitter. I do apologise.
But if you want to add her on Facebook and all that, just add her.
just add us. I don't care.
That's technically a face reveal, but no one's getting. my
Well, no,
face.
I didn't reveal my face. I revealed
Yes, but then
my name.
they could just go like
Yeah,
that
no,
and then click on.
I'm not really bothered. Anyway, in celebrity news today, Post Malone gets his first very own pop vinyl.
Well, of course, if he's going to break records like the most albums in the charts, you know that the most records sold, the most albums sold, in a year,
I think that's cool though.
and he's you know that he's broke the record concert sale as well. He sold a whole tour in 30 minutes. 14 venues full in 30 minutes.
Wow.
Like he's
So-
doing bits. I'm saying he's doing bits.
I've got two bits on this one. A copy of a copy of Mario Bros was sold for £1 million. That's like the original one.
Yeah, like 100%.
That doesn't surprise us though.
That doesn't though. Like my stepmom was telling us before. Like the original American, like made in USA. Woody and Buzz Lightyear toys are now selling for 700 quid.
Wow.
Each right? And she was like, "Oh, I can get some money." And then I was like, "Are they made in China?" Yes. You're not gonna get a penny.
And also, Elsa makes a return in Frozen 2, which I watched the trailer for, which I don't care if I'm 25 nearly. I am pumped for this.
It looks shit.
It really does. Oh,
Shit.
by the way, me being the biggest fan of Nightmare Before Christmas, was told that they're gonna make a live action version of. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
The fact is, right, the only live action film I'm actually looking forward to is
It's
The Lion King. Right? I've seen the trailer of Aladdin. Shit.
I'm actually excited for that though.
Right? Because
Not for Will Smith, just to see how right it is. Lion King I'm not excited for two reasons. Childish Gambino's in it, and so is Beyonce.
But the fact is, Childish Gambino is a good rapper. I know that he's a good. But Beyonce, right? If you
She's playing Nala.
What so fuck?
She's a little kid.
No, let her like.
I'm excited for that, but Rafiki isn't obviously the same voice because the guy who did it, his voice died like last year.
I like how Mufasa's doing it though.
What?
Like the voice of Mufasa still doing it. Yeah.
James Earl
James Earl
Jones, I think his last name is. We should know this. That is so bad because we should know this. You've literally got Darth Vader's face on your t-shirt.
I'm not wearing the top.
We're not wearing more seriously not serious tops today.
I got that kind of thing where I was in love with it that much when I got it. I wore it like 2 days straight, and now it smells so.
And mine's in the dryer.
Anyway, but it's actually in my room, and I was actually going to put it on, but then I was like, nah.
Anyway, moving on.
I stick to Star Wars for now.
Ant McParlin hits out at Piers Morgan for belittling his recovery.
Well, Piers Morgan is a prick.
Absolutely,
like
positively.
His way of expressing
everything,
anything. He needs to know that yes, he's got entitled over on his opinion, but he forces his opinion on people which I don't like. The fact is that he forces his opinion on someone, and he's got totally fucking wrong opinions. But I can't judge on him by that. But the fact is he forces opinions on.
But he's really nice in real life.
He's not. Whatever you see him
like what he's doing now
on this morning, it's exactly the same. He's egotistic because he used to be a very nice guy. I know that until he started making money, until he started being he's kind of like, he's got like this kind of like, as a KSI, he's got a god concept.
Aye.
You know that? He doesn't think he's a god, he doesn't think he's got like one of them things where it's like, I'm better than Ali is and all that. Everybody was watching on this morning, everybody's watching on this morning.
That,
he does.
Do you reckon he's a prick in real life? Sorry, no. KSI, we'll love you really.
Nah. If KSI is a prick, right, why did he shout out Tom Stockdale?
That's true.
Why is he not like?
Can I actually tell you something that isn't actually news, but I seen something on Twitter today.
Yeah.
Daz Black, by the way, I love you.
Cool YouTuber. Yeah, I introduced her in him.
Daz Black, by the way, I seen somebody had recorded him like walking past.
Yeah.
Like he's in VidCon at this precise minute.
Yeah, I know he's in VidCon. Yeah.
And he walked past like his fans, and somebody shouted very quietly, "Daz!" And Daz turned around and went, "I love you guys," and then just left. It was just, it's so wholesome to see, like, YouTubers like that go out their way to talk to her.
Like, I didn't thought you meant, I didn't thought that you were going to say that in VidCon. I thought you said just randomly walking in the shop and suddenly going, what, like the PewDiePie incident where he was putting a trolley away and then people started making memes that he's got no legs.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't say this.
Yes, because PewDiePie made a meme because people were like, because he was in a trolley. He was trying to put a trolley away.
Right.
He wasn't in a trolley. Why did I say he was in a trolley? I'm a PR trolley. But anyway, he was walking back to the, the PR like trolley shelters.
Yes.
To put the trolley away, right?
Right.
And someone took a picture. It was like from like literally like 10 meters, like not even 10 meters away, just there, and then took a picture of him doing this, like him pushing this trolley, right?
Right.
And then that went all over the internet, and then they just basically cut his
legs
off and put them into the trolley and all that, doing weird things and all that.
Because as far as I'm concerned, if you're a fan of PewDiePie, you literally love memes, or you are a meme.
Yeah. I love how we started talking about Piers Morgan and we end up talking about YouTubers.
Well, do it all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on.
But what I think about what's your opinion on Piers Morgan?
Piers Morgan's a twat.
Yeah. What he said about male mental health problems and all that. Go and suck it up. You're a man up and all that. It's like
twat.
That's why.
That kind of mentality. He's probably depressed himself.
No, it's not. It's not that. Because I know that in one way that's how he's been brought up, but that's how 20,000 men a day commit suicide. Because of that.
Most men think that mental health
My
issues...
statistics might be wrong here, but that's my opinion.
Mental health issues are just meant to be pushed away. Like, our uncle, you'll probably not watch this, so I'll not say his name, but our uncle, he thinks because he's having anxiety because of his ears, he thinks it's stupid, and it's not. I keep telling him it's not.
Well, everybody thinks it's stupid.
What, to have
anxiety.
Well,
everybody thinks it's stupid, but it's the fact is that you just need to stop thinking that it's stupid,
and
then
get help.
and try and do the best you can possibly can to overcome it. Because the more that you stop thinking about it's stupid, and the time that you're wasting thinking about it's stupid, then and actually overcoming it, you can overcome it a lot faster.
To be fair, I think my anxiety is stupid 100% of the time, but I always try and fix it somehow.
Right, I know that. Right, I want to change the subject, right? But it's not got nothing to do with the news, right? But I watched something, right? Which is honestly like the most funniest shit I've ever watched in my life, right?
What was it?
It was on Channel 5 and it was called Fat People Dating, right?
Right.
Right? And it was this lass, right? And she called in this, confidence and flirting expert, right? Who, right, for the thing on the bandwagon there, right? Who the hell goes through about 4 years of university to become a confidence and flirting expert?
Scotty T.
Right, anyway, right, what she was doing, she was like, right, it was like, when did she do her course? I want to know this because what she was doing would never work. It wouldn't even work in the 80s. Never mind now. Because if she was like going, excuse me, if she was teaching her going, excuse me, can I ask you what that drink that is? Oh yeah, it's a gin and tonic. Oh yeah, do you come here often? Nah, this is a bit dead. No, that right? This is a bit dead. Do you know anywhere that we can go? And so I know I don't live here. I don't live around here. I don't come here often either.
That
right?
will never work.
Do you not want to join us? Yeah, sure. How, right? What lad will tell a lass, oh yeah, do you want to join us when you've just literally talked that like 10 seconds?
Like, fair enough for me. It's like, if you're going to ask somebody what that drink is, that's because you want that drink. You don't turn around and go, what's that drink?
Just to start a conversation. No one does that anymore. Like, not even in the 80s people do that.
People these days just date online.
Just be like, got Tinder? Aye.
You got Facebook League.
I'll just swipe left for you, babe.
you just like, yeah, talk to somebody online, you know somebody.
Oh, but I don't even think people go out anymore. I think they just literally buy a couple of cans and buy a couple of bottles and all that from the shop.
And you just invite.
No, just swipe through Tinder.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, before I met my fiance, which I found on Facebook, before I met my fiance, I was
Facebook.
I was on OkCupid.
Follow us on Facebook. Serious, not serious. Because I noticed that we're kind of typo on our Facebook page. It's not seriously, not serious. It's serious, not serious.
Oh well. Anyway,
weird,
I met my fiance on Facebook, but before that I was on OkCupid, and the 3 lads that I met on OkCupid, one was too shy to even kisses, the other one turned out to be a trans afterwards, and the other one turned out to be absolute arsehole. So, you know, I'm not saying dating online doesn't work, but It didn't work for me. I was on OK Cupid for about a week and then I just gave up.
And we've heard stories about Plenty of Fish.
Yeah, we've heard.
We heard a lot of stories about Plenty of Fish. The person that would probably there be like, you dick.
Anyway, in other news, Orlando Bloom proposed to Katy Perry at a surprise bash and asked both of his parents.
When did this happen? When did
When did she go from like date?
when did Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry became a thing?
The last time that chick she was dating, crazy dude, hair, Russell Brand.
No, they divorced
Ages ago,
about
probably.
7 years ago.
You can tell how much celebrity news I look at. Moving on, Jess Glynn cancels Brit show after doctors tell her to go on a strict vocal rest. Do you blame her?
No, because
Exactly.
she started her tour in January. No, she started her tour in June last year, and she's only had 1 day off a week. 1 day, which is a Thursday. Right?
Well enough.
Yeah, but the fact is,
Was she not
Thursday.
wearing makeup on Thursdays?
No, she doesn't wear makeup on Thursdays. Like if
Literally, I follow on Twitter.
if you follow on Twitter and Instagram, she'd be like, no makeup on Thursday, and she's normally quotes a song. But anyway, right? But she only has, and then literally, right? And she said she was on like near enough the end because she's in Australia now. I think so.
Probably chill.
She's in Australia because she was going to do like an appearance on Neighbours, like to sing to a crowd and all that, right? But it's like, yeah.
I don't blame her.
Yes, but then I think she had to cancel that because the fact is because our doctor was like, because you can hear her, because on literally when she was in America, she was in Ohio, and her voice was starting to crack and was starting to like didn't sound the same.
I can understand where, I don't sing, but I can understand where you're coming from here because trust is, when you've got somebody that sings for a long time and then their voice starts breaking, the first thing you want to do is go and get yourself some rest.
Yeah.
With us having this cold, I couldn't even talk to me mum. It hurt. Anyway, do you want to do this game?
No, I want to talk about Fussy.
Oh, you want to talk about pussy now, do you?
Since you know that this is the first time ever we've actually talked about Fussy, and like definitely the first time.
Definitely
But
first time.
we'll have to cover it now
To
because
be fair, he was on Logan Paul's podcast, so
Yeah.
kinda... Since when did that fucking happen, by the way?
Shit podcast, by the way. Like it's like the worst. The funniest person that they had on was a porn star called Riley Reid.
The thing
I don't know how I know she's a porn star. I just know because of him.
But Logan Paul, right? Since when did Logan Paul and Fussy decide to get together? I thought they hated each other.
They've never hated each other.
Anyway, he's now not insane. He was taking Adderall, you know. That's what he was doing. That's what made him go whoa.
I know.
I think you should go on Drama Alert, to be honest with you.
Go on, Drama Alert.
Keemstar's better. Keemstar's better than Logan Paul.
No, Pew News is better. Gloria Borga, she's better.
To be honest with you, as much as Keemstar has done a lot of shit, and he knows he has, his news at the minute is the only news I watch. I don't even watch Scarce anymore.
I hate Scarce, but anyway, I liked when he got punched by Raga. Whack, I like that.
Did you know that there's a fight happening between somebody and somebody, and I forgot who it was? Is it not KSI and somebody else? Or Logan Paul and somebody else? Somebody's having a fight, I'm sure. I'm sure Logan Paul's going up against someone. Oh, Soulja Boy! That's it.
It's Soulja Boy and Jake Paul.
Aye, that's it. My head couldn't think of it there. What do you think of that one? I just think Soulja Boy's just trying to get himself back in.
The fact is he had a one-hit wonder and now he's selling fake shit.
I was watching his Super Sweet 16 the other day I was like, what? That's Soldier Boy, eh?
It's a fact that he was 15 when he recorded when he could record Crank That.
I was, because I remember he had performed it at his Super 16 with Lil Wayne. Anyway.
But I've not seen what he's doing now. He's got this kind of website where he sells like fake Game Boys, fake iPhones, fake
Fussy
Beats.
Tube, as far as I'm concerned, if you're feeling better, well, very welcome to have you back.
Because you're actually really funny. Like, I've not seen his pranks.
Of course,
Like
I've seen
before
his pranks.
Roman.
I've seen his pranks before Roman.
Yeah, I've seen his like.
He was the guy I watched before Roman.
Yeah.
Because I remember when my fiance introduced us to Roman, I was like, I know who Fussy Tube is. Because I used to love Fussy.
What's happening on Roman Ackwood lately?
What, Roman barely vlogs.
It's
Did
just,
you
it's
see
just,
his title?
Yes, but
that was just the outwards.
it's just outwards. Now what I'm saying, right? It's just like
Roman's just...
ever since I'm saying this, right? Ever since he's been losing views, like, because it was just because it was like ever since he decided not to upload daily, and then he just started to, like, once a week do 2 movies or 3 movies.
Right.
Like,
I think...
starting to go down. So then what he did was I reckon this, and I think this is shocking, but like if this is true, I heard this, right? I reckon he fought, right? People, I don't reckon this. This is a conspiracy on YouTube. I was watching it, right, saying that he forced Britney to get a breast reduction for views.
Enhance, should go.
Well, not reduction, like a boob job, for views.
No.
And to have like loads of titles on views and all that, and then because their Christmas Day, because their Christmas Day gets banging views because it's just Kane and Noah and all that opening presents, which is kind of and now Cora, but
Cora, she's so cute.
Yes, but then now he's literally the reason, like,
he clickbaits the shit out of everyone.
He does.
He had uploaded something saying, "Oh, we should talk," and I was like, "What? Don't do this." And me and Chris watched it, and I was like, "Oh no!" He was like, "We need your help making a choice," and he had a picture of a dog, and we thought, "Oh shit, he's getting a new dog." While watching, and it had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
And it was anyway. Moving on. Do you wanna pull up your game? Do it, Connor. Right. Anyway.
What is the game?
Accent. It's called an accent. Accent questions, and like basically what we would name stuff in our accent.
Yeah.
It's like 13 questions determine your accent. So where are we from? We are from the northeast. We are
from Northumberland.
Northumberland. So that makes
No,
us.
we're not from Northumberland. We're from Wales.
We're from Northumberland.
Right.
And our accent is classed as what we would call Northumberland-ish.
Northumbria.
Aye. But it's like Newcastle, Ashton, Blythe mixed.
Yeah.
What we would say a aunt was in Geordie.
Aunt.
Yeah, auntie.
And it was like an aunt of an actual aunt.
No, like an auntie.
Oh. An aunt, like an auntie.
Your auntie, but us, your auntie isn't like related anyway.
No, right. It can be related. It can be
like
your mum's sister or your dad's sister or something, but it could be your mum's best friend.
That's your auntie.
Yeah, that's your auntie.
Envelope. We just call it an envelope. Route or road. It's a road. Theatre, cinema, or pictures.
Pictures. Or gone.
When you get caught doing something, you just say, "I got caught."
Mm-hmm.
Salmon.
Salmon,
but we say it like that. Salmon. Caramel. Fire. Jake. Ginger Jake.
Fire.
Coupon. Voucher. I call it a voucher, not a coupon.
I'll just call it discount codes.
I'm
just gonna be...
Tumbler.
Tumblr.
That's where all the sad people go.
Like hot or not?
Pecan, which is a nut, we'll just call it pecan nuts, or
Pecan?
just nuts.
Just nuts.
Both.
Both.
Again.
Again.
But you say it like, oh, not again.
It's again. It depends. Again or again. Like me personally, I go either it's just again.
Or
Not again. I don't go again. I go again.
Probably. Or probs. We
Or
normally
probably.
say. Lawnmower.
Lawnmower.
Why is Scott messages saying what the fuck?
Oh, because I.
Was I meant to say that?
Don't know.
Anyway,
Lawnmower. Moi. Moi.
we say a lawnmower.
Mhm.
Grass cutter,
Grass cutter.
which is E. You're the grass cutter of the family. Water. I'll say it like that, but we say water.
Water. Wetter.
Wetter.
Council pop.
Council pop. Mayonnaise. Meal. What you just
Mayonnaise.
say. Pyjamas. PJs. Or Jimmy Jams.
Jammies.
Or that's how I call it.
Lounge pants.
Iron. But Irish people say iron.
Iron.
We just say iron.
They sound like they're saying iron. Fast iron.
Naturally. Which I can say it properly.
Naturally.
But my cousins say it's naturally. Honestly.
Like she's saying Natalie.
Aluminium, which is aluminium.
Aluminium.
Not whatever the aluminum.
Aluminum.
Falcon.
Millennium.
Sorry. GIF. It's either GIF or JIF.
It's Jeff.
It's GIF.
It's Jeff.
You don't say. Well, you do say. If you're calling somebody Gemma, you don't say. You do say Gemma. But if you're calling something a gift bag, you don't say GIF bag.
Jiffy bag.
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack.
Cracker Jack.
Not a doorknob. You just call it a handle. Or door handle.
Just yeah.
Alabama.
Alabama.
What would you call? What would you say if somebody threw a toilet at your house? What is it called? I hate
Fucking vandalism.
I hate to say this, but I'll sound American as fuck. I call it TPing.
It's not fucking TP. It's just basically a waste of toilet paper. That's what I think it is.
A bubbly? Oh, what is a bubbly carbonated drink called to us? It's pop. Or whatever brand it is, like mine's.
Because we don't say like.
We say
pop.
like Lucasade or.
It's like if it's Coke, lemonade. Iron brew.
What would you call your grandparents, granddad and grandma or nana?
Right, granda. If it's a male, granda. That's all you have to call it.
Not granddad, granda.
It's granda, right?
And
then if your mom's mom, it's nana. Your dad's mom is grandma. That's it.
That's it.
And if in some down if like it's nanny if
whatever
something happens.
What do you call the thing with wheels that you shopping trolley?
Trolley.
But you don't call it a shopping cart. We call it trolley.
Trolley. Yeah, trolley.
Be a wizard or vampire.
How's that? That's not an accent.
That's more of a question than an accent.
That's more of a question. But
vampire.
Vampire.
And a wizard. A vampire wizard. That would be so cool. Anyway, what do you use to change channels on your telly remote?
Doofa.
Doofa. Do you call it a doofa? What the fuck? Anyway, you choose any.
The handheld television.
These are just weird questions as well. They're just like, it's like what you would say in an accent and random question. It says choose any book and read a random passage. Go get 50 Shades.
or just a fan fiction that I made up.
I don't want to know. Do you think you personally have an accent?
I think that my mind's more Northumbrian than
You know when you're
Totally.
hanging out with somebody and you're like, you know they've got an accent, but you don't think you've got an accent, but they know you've got an accent. It's like one of them things, isn't it?
It's kind of like this, right? It's kind of like if you're in a different town or in a different city, you
Right.
can tell straight away. You just sound the same, but you will start to know that you've got an accent when you're around people, and then when you talk.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, you know what I mean? It's like very weird, and they will probably think, "Wow, weird."
Here are some accents that you can use. London. Go on. Do it. You can do it better than me.
What should I say?
Just anything London. Just
I've got the one that really makes it sound proper London, well, proper like Cockney. I think it's like an Essex type
just
thing.
do it.
Right. When I go to Hampton, that sounded pure American. When I go to Hampton Court, it cost me £1 to get there. Ridiculous prices.
Mine's what
Why? That made
only-
me sound like fucking Harry Redknapp there.
the only accent London wise that I do is like, you're gonna make me a cake. And it's like the lad of Legend.
All along, it's just
Yeah.
never breaking the wall. No, never breaking the wall.
New York City, New York.
But Boston,
That's Boston.
Boston, New York.
American accent. I can only do a really bad, either a really bad Southern accent or a really bad like American.
I can't do American
California.
accents like.
I can do. Oh my God, we're gonna go out.
Oh my God.
Shopping.
Shopping.
And you say car instead. Well, they say car instead of like. I'm gonna go out in my car.
We need a shopping cart.
And they say
We need a shopping cart.
they say trash can instead of wheelie bin.
Put your gum in the trash can.
Australian, you've only gone and won yourself a bloody koala.
You only gonna win yourself a free koala. I can't do fucking accents.
Russian. Russian accent's hard to do because they're like they're like really bad.
I'm crawling. If you can't say it, but I'm crawling into a ball because I'm shit at accents.
Russian accent.
Russia.
It's like
You gotta-
insert Russia.
Like you
Car driving.
have to like sometimes your R's like ris. You try to sound pure Spanish
Old Gru
in a way.
from Despicable Me,
Gru-
Russian.
You have to speak like you're a robot like this.
Anyway,
And do a
Glasgow.
silly accent like this.
Glasgow. Bonnie, Scotland.
Oh, I don't know.
I can't actually do a Scottish.
And you know a backflip while eating your breakfast.
I
I
hate
can't do
that.
fucking do that, man. Ugh.
Dublin. That's dear ladies. My name is Jackson McKay. They say iron,
Earn.
and they say
mirror.
mirror.
A mirror.
House cutting. And
33 and a third.
no, that's Southern accent.
That's Dublin.
Alright.
What you get Belfast and Dublin mixed up.
Welsh.
Welsh.
There's
Well,
a lot-
well,
there's-
if you want to hear a Welsh accent, go to Bambino Becky's channel.
The thing is, right, we can't do most of these because most of these are going to sound racist as hell.
Like what?
Pakistani, Indian, Korean. I can do...
I can do a Nigerian accent.
I can
Not
I can
be
say
racist.
some things in Korean like sugoi and
Mhm.
kawaii and
Yeah.
I did learn how to say hello in Korean but now I don't know. I forgot.
I can do it in Nigerian accent.
Don't please don't.
Or Ugandan accent.
Ugandan no please. Do it.
Do you know the way?
Do a Welsh accent then.
You have Ebola. Do you know the way?
Welsh. We actually have Welsh family, but I can't actually do a Welsh accent. That's so bad. It's like I'm from Wales, and it's like very.
You have to talk like you are very enthusiastic to everything that you say.
French. It's like oui. Très bien.
Okay.
I'm only counting French, Japanese. That's no, because I'm gonna sound fucking racist. Kawaii, stuff like that, and it's like, how do you say hello in Japanese? I forgot.
Anime.
Kinda Spanish.
Wait. There gone.
No.
That's your Spanish.
Spanish is like, what did I learn in Spanish? Oh, come on, vámonos. Everybody, let's go. That's Dora, the Explorer.
What about Filho de puta?
Yeah,
Filho de puta.
that's Portuguese.
No, but it's still Spanish.
Italian, Connor.
What?
You can sing Happy Birthday in Italian. Do it, Connor. Do it for the views.
Do I have to? Because okay. For me birthday, ready? Tanciagoriate, Tanciagoriate, Tanciagori felici, Tanciagoriate. I learned that in first school, and it still kept to us. And every time
Connor, you know what the next thing is? Latin. Latin is just demon talk.
Aye, but learning that in first school, every time I sing Happy Birthday, that everybody's singing the English version. I'm singing
The Italian version.
the Italian version because I'm like, yeah,
Canadian.
Canadian. That's basically French.
That's basically French.
It's basically French, with just like you've got a bit of maple syrup coming out the mouth.
Proper British. Like, Queen British.
Not the stereotype British.
Oh, we're very posh down here.
Oh, I don't want to see peasants.
We're very posh.
Peasants are dirty.
We're very posh and drink tea. Says here Texan.
Okay.
Southern, very southern accent.
Very southern.
American accent, which is like Texan accent is like very cowboyish, and I can't do a cowboy. It's like, yeehaw, round 'em up, cowboy.
See, I'm shit at accents.
Yorkshire.
Yorkshire.
Down in the valleys, you know. No, that sounded
That's Welsh.
That's so Welsh.
The valleys is Welsh.
Yorkshire is like, oh my god, I was hanging out with a Yorkshire person for years and now I can't even think. Hey up, I'm gonna go to the shop.
Gonna go to shop.
To shop. With me car and
With
stop that sentence.
car.
Went to car. Went to shop.
Because T is to the. They've just shortened it.
Right, got questions now because that game was not as for what I thought.
Aye. This has been boring, guys. Yeah.
First question comes from.
Hello, Bear. What's your question?
I'm sorry. The first 4 questions come from my mother.
Oh God. Okay. Anyway, one of them's got to be about supernatural. Or else,
No, it's not. Actually, the first question is Channing Tatum.
Okay.
What do we think about, Channing Tatum he was with Jenna for a really long time and now he's just with Jessie J.
Good on him. Good on him.
Like you said
Right.
before, when did this happen?
I knew that happened, but I'm saying, good on him, because
if you're not,
if she wasn't the one, then even though you got kids with her,
but
even
Jessie J.
even though she wasn't the one, Jessie J might be the one.
How many ducks can you fit in a pond?
Depends what big the pond is.
And how big the ducks are.
Yeah, like
You might have a big, massive, fat duck.
I'm just gonna say 7.
This one is actually from your friend, but I'm not gonna say his name. You'll get what I mean when I
Okay.
tell you. What do you think about Batman having a secret love for Joker?
It's comics. people who write comics have a really fucked up mind. Come on! If there's a comic about literally there is literally a comment of Batman and Robin in a relationship together.
But he's on about like Batman as in you, and Joker as in him. Having secret love. Do you have secret loves? Do you?
Well, of course. He's one of me not an arch nemesis, but I need him as much as he needs me.
Definitely. What are jellyfish made out of?
Not jelly.
Not jelly.
I don't know what it is, but it's not jelly. SpongeBob literally. Oh yeah, apparently you have to squeeze the head on
a jellyfish.
On a jellyfish, and you get jam.
This is from my niece Sums.
I love how you name dropped that.
No way.
That wasn't me.
Great job. What are squishies made out of?
I know.
And why is that a thing?
Sponges.
And why is it a thing?
Why they're a thing?
Why were they invented?
For little 9-year-olds to go.
I think.
Squeeze.
What happened was stress ball sort of thing.
No, I think it's just like a.
Soft of stress ball, to be honest.
It's not really. I don't think it's a stress ball. What I think is right. Slime is massive now, right?
Yeah.
Squishies weren't massive until the start of this year.
Yeah.
So I think what they were really like big for is to carry around and not getting slime everywhere. It's just the same sensation.
This is from our brother, Dyson or Vac.
So Dyson Hoover or Vac. Right. I'm saying Dyson because they look cool. They've got so many nozzles. It's weird. And there's one that's a double side. That's got two parts in one, and it looks like a double barrel shotgun. But if Ghostbusters ever had a double barrel shotgun ghost gun, that's what it would look like.
I reckon Dyson were better like. This is from.
Right.
This is from another person. If you were in a zombie apocalypse, how would you survive?
If I was in a zombie apocalypse, how would I survive? I've told everybody this. I would go. Literally, right. I would go to the gun shop and literally raid all the guns from all these gun shops, right? And then basically go to the hotel and lock all the doors so that no one can get in. Only have one escape route in and out, right? But I want, like, say, bars and barbed wire to protect that, and there's just one walkway out, and build like this kind of thing to go and get what I need.
Yeah.
You know that, or in a football stadium.
I definitely
get all the guns and stay in a football stadium because
I definitely would go and hide in a massive shopping centre.
Yeah.
Because you've got everything you need there. You've got shutters there. You've got places you can lock and stuff like that. You definitely got more weapons than just guns. You can use, like, if you've got a sports place, you've got like golf clubs, baseball bats, stuff like that. If we learn anything from Dead Rising, you can hit a zombie with basically anything.
And you've got food there.
Exactly.
You've got food there, and then you can easily nick all the
and
jewellery.
I would definitely, as harsh as it sounds, not bring a sick person with us, because the first thing or a person that's going to slow you down. Because the first thing they're going to do is get in your way or get you killed.
Mm-hmm.
If I've learned anything from Walking Dead, don't bring children with you either unless they're badass.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I think bringing only have a small group.
Yeah.
Because small groups can survive more than big groups.
Yep. But that's the rest of the questions apart from if I reckon when it comes to this kind of stuff, I reckon we need more news.
Mhm. This has actually been fun because then we've actually had things to talk about.
Yeah, last week was crap because there was nothing happening.
Like talking about like this, Tfue gets a tattoo of the
Fortnite.
that Fortnite character, the blonde haired one,
Oh my
and
God.
then FaZe Banks gets code Tfue on his leg, and it's like,
Why?
yeah, why? For a start, you're gonna have that. Well, to be fair, that's made him a lot of money. So if like I like say if this channel gets so far, I might get SNS to the whole logo title.
So the
on
fact
somewhere.
that Bats went out and decided to write SNS on a sequence dog.
What I did was right. I kind of like them like sequence style where you can just rub your hand on it, right, and like in it's like 2-sided sequence,
Yeah.
right. I read SNS on there so then people can like subscribe.
He was gonna get stickers made so he could stick them everywhere.
I just gonna get posters and be like subscribe.
But I reckon this kind of thing, I love our podcast and everything, but we really need more things to talk about.
I know, like whatever guy, right? You see, not just questions. If you want us to talk about any topics, just hit us up because
there's only one topic me and Bats hate talking about, and that's politics.
I don't really like politics, so no.
I mean, we can talk about anything.
We can talk about anything, but as long as it's not going to get our channel taken down, like that's the rule I'm going to give you. So it has to be like, doesn't have to be PG-13.
Just as long as it's not.
Just as long as it's not R-rated or X-rated.
Aye.
Like it has to be somewhere in the middle ground. Like we can talk about like we can actually because we can swear like we can like talk about like, but like not talk about things that are really really like weird.
Anyway.
Aye. Do you want to add anything?
I think next week we should do guess the film theme.
Whatever challenges you want us to do, just.
As long as it's not, we're not going to have to show our faces to do it.
I know if it's something that, yeah.
Like, if you think we should do a thing where it's like guess the animal challenge, guess the friggin' film theme tune challenge, TV shows, YouTubers, whatever.
Yeah.
Please let me know because, geez, I think we need to do something like that. That would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Or reading, maybe me and Connor could read a subreddit or something like that. Or do, for my birthday, I reckon we should read some creepy pastas or something.
Yeah, and yeah, or like, yeah, I know what you do. I know what you mean. Yeah.
Like I don't want to be like the same as everybody else, but I'd really like the r/no sleep ones.
Yeah.
Even if we just get little stories that we can tell each other, because I love horror. I absolutely adore horror.
Yeah.
But apart from that, now I've got nothing else to add. I just want to go to sleep.
Yes, but like, I just want to say, like, thanks for the recent support on the videos. Like, on the past like 4 videos, we've been getting a lot of like likes and like it just.
Everybody's been saying how cool
Yeah.
it was last time, and I was actually pretty surprised because I was sick.
I know.
You know what I mean? I was ill.
Even though we got 13 views and all that, because I think YouTube didn't really like. If you didn't like it, you obviously didn't like it, and if you didn't want to click on it, you don't have to, and all that. But it's kind of like
we appreciate every single view we get. To be honest,
yeah, we like say we appreciate it. I seen this kind of Facebook page, right, and it's seriously, not serious podcast, right, and I looked at it, and their last post on there was
October.
was October the 13th, which was a month after we made this account, and it was like probably near enough the first time we did it, but I haven't noticed it until now. I know I should have done research to see if this is named and all that, but it's kind of like
everybody's got like
it's a little bit of a different name, so I think we can get away with it. But if it's gonna come to the fact is that like they've got more Like that.
If they don't, if they think that we've stole their name,
But we can change it and try and make something. We can ask you guys what name we should make it. But I don't think it's kind of like I've put it on a t-shirt now.
I'm just gonna not talk as much about wrestling, but can I just add one little thing?
What?
Becky Lynch absolutely got fucking destroyed last week by the McMahons. You know Vince McMahon?
Yeah.
Nobody did. She
What?
apologised for hitting Stephanie and Triple H to get out for because she hurt her knee. She needs to get medically cleared. So what
Yeah.
she did, she turned around and said, "I'm not gonna get medically cleared." She got suspended, so she hit Stephanie, and then she hit Triple H. That's the background of it.
Right.
She apologised, and then Stephanie was like, "Well, you get to go back to WrestleMania and fight Ronda Rousey," and then Vince come out and was like, "Nah, you're not. Sorry, but you're not. Charlotte Flair is." So Pierre fucked her over, and I think as much I love wrestling, but that is wrong. That's so wrong to do that. She apologised. She came out. She apologised, even though it hurt her pride, and they still fucked her over.
You know what I think though.
That was wrong.
You know what I think.
What?
Steve McMahon.
Steve. What man do you mean? There's Vince. There's Stephanie.
Stephanie.
And then there's. Oh, I forgot the other one.
Who's the old one?
The grey haired one.
Yeah.
That's Vince.
Well, Vince.
Vince
The
is
owner.
the owner.
Owner of WWE in general.
Is Vince.
He ruined it. I think he's ruined it.
Ah. Oh, wait. We've just got a random question here.
What?
While we're recording. Are skulls fashionable? Were they ever? And will they still be?
Yes. Love skulls and all that. I think they're only like I think now teenagers from the age of like 14 to from 9 to 14 are starting to like skulls now, even like popular kids now.
I absolutely love skulls, mate.
Which is good for skulls to be sold and all that, but it's really bad for gothics because
us.
it's like kind of taking the trend away. Like this happened before, and it's taking the trend away from like skulls or like.
I absolutely love skulls.
Mhm.
I actually have my own in my bedroom,
I've got a
and
DS skull.
I've got a tattoo on my arm and stuff like that. And I think when it comes to being individual, to see popular kids wear what you used to wear when it wasn't popular, it's kind of scary.
I've got a DS skull.
You did probably DS skull.
I just dropped it just before we started.
It's mad because we just only got a question just now.
Aye.
Thank you, by the way, for the question. I'll read out or his name out. By somebody called Karma 2 on my talk live. Thank you.
Thanks.
Just while we were recording, by the way.
Aye. Thanks to all the questions.
Thank you, ma'am. Mostly.
Thanks to all the questions from the past couple podcasts, because if it wasn't for yous, we wouldn't have this entertainment right now.
Definitely
Like we would have nothing to talk about. Even like especially the last podcast.
Last podcast was really bad because I was ill. Mainly it's my fault because I was ill and I didn't do much research because I was ill. But now I'm back. I did a lot more research than I did. And thank you guys for everything. I'll pass you back on to Bath so we can end it.
So if you enjoy this video, guys, please hit that like button. It helps a lot. Subscribe if you're new there, and I'll see you in a bit. Peace.